What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Caturday Community Chat. We're back! Yay! For those of you who have never seen humans on cam before, I'm Sam. My wife Amanda is right over here. That's part of... There's part of her. We are your fosters. We've been fostering for 3 years. And our current resident kittens are 2 tabbies, Valkryie and Viking, who's down there somewhere. What? Gosh. Resident fosters.
Foster
residents.
In the world of like foster.
Anyway, we multi-stream.
They always refer to
resident kittens as the ones that have been adopted.
Resident cats are their personal cats that they own. Those are resident cats.
Well, I think it's clear what I'm talking about.
Foster kittens.
The residents in our foster hotel.
No.
That is how I do it.
They're not.
The current crew of the cute avalanche ship.
Because it's
Valkryie
a very specific
and
thing
Viking.
within the community of kitten fosters and cat fosters, is that when you say a resident,
Can I finish the spiel?
it's the same thing as like a foster family. It has a specific meaning, and it means your cats that are not fosters, the ones that you own.
And how many of you knew that? Okay, we multicast on about a dozen different platforms, so if I reply to comments you don't see, that's why, and if I miss yours, I apologize. The best platforms to chat on are the biggest ones: Twitch, Periscope, DLive, Trovo, YouTube, and so on. And yeah, we do these chats 4 times a week. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., Mondays at noon, and Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Those are Pacific times, as we are Los Angeles based. All of our kittens are available, will be available for adoption in the Los Angeles area. Through kittenrescue.org. I added that, that's new. How's it going, everybody? We've been gone for a week, so everything I just said didn't apply for this past week or so. We were out in Cambria, and now we're back. I'm going to catch up on the chat. Means says, I was having disturbing dreams. I was going to roll over to see if I could go back to sleep, but looked at the clock and it was 5, so here I am. Awesome. Thanks for the bad dreams. Sorry for your dreams and lack of sleep, but welcome to hanging out. Buck says, how was the trip? The trip was great. Yeah, that thing's still charged.
Still kicking.
Still going. Flippity floppity. Yeah, it was a lot of... I'm still sore. We did a lot of hiking, like not like intense hiking or anything, just a lot of walking, really.
Yeah.
Like maybe we went up an incline.
The first day was the most that we did.
Yeah, and ever since then I've been like really sore.
Yeah.
A lot of hiking, a lot of hot tub, and hanging out and being a family kind of stuff.
Playing games.
Yeah, we did a lot of board games, which was nice. And we went to, what was the beach? With the seals? Seal Beach?
Oh, it's not technically a beach, it's the Elephant Seal Vista Point.
No, that's right, it was a Vista Point. So we went to a Vista Point.
Like near San Simeon.
Saw a bunch of elephant seals. I got a bunch of video and some pics and stuff like that. I think we hit like 3 different beaches.
We did.
Mean says, I didn't get to sleep till after midnight. I will feel it later. Oh man. Yep.
You gotta take a nap later.
Yeah.
If that's something you can do.
I just want this to play Faith No More, so we want,
yeah.
I don't know how that song is.
Yeah. I understand. It's pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
I want to test it with Anara.
Yeah, I have a feeling Inara would get a better response to it. Like, even Val's still not like
the same sort of thing, but with a mouse. Like a mouse that moves.
Like just rolls around?
Yeah.
Because I was like, they wouldn't do that.
Or like scurries or something.
Yeah, that exists.
Yeah, but something realistic.
There's gotta be a realistic mouse toy out there. You could just get, I mean, if we found a realistic mouse toy, it was just a mouse toy, we could mount it on like the Tinkamo thing, I mean, it would have like giant wheels, but. Hi, you. Mean says I hadn't seen the fish move yet, and Buck says I haven't either. Yeah. I don't know why it was. Like I charged it. Oh, it was because we didn't realize how to trigger it, I guess. Because it actually has like a motion sensor to it.
So I saw her trigger it on the chat or on the stream when we were
away.
Yeah,
I had put this away because I was concerned that they would just think it was a soft toy and step on it or something.
I see.
But yeah, I guess somebody like Santi put it back down.
Probably.
Because yeah.
And Val is like a super giant now. She could have been spayed like a week ago. And unfortunately, see, like now I'm at this crossroads where I'm like, I don't know if I should just wait until Viking is ready and have them both spayed and neutered together and both listed together.
Yeah.
Or if it's a disservice to hold her back and if I should just get her spayed and list her even though he's not ready yet. Because it could be a while.
You think?
Based on the rate at which he's increasing, it could be 2 to 3 weeks before he's big enough.
I mean, yeah, get her. I guess,
she's been ready for a week.
I guess get her spayed so we don't run into, she isn't jumping and getting into heat or anything.
Well,
that
not
shouldn't
gonna happen. That's not going to happen until she's like 3 or 4 months.
I don't know. This gives her more time to heal. Yes. Grow her underbelly back. Mean says, I've been looking up in residence. See? If anyone knows, Janine probably would be like,
so every time, so I follow on my Instagram, like I have a specific cat Instagram, not my personal one, and I follow hundreds of other fosters. And whenever anybody refers to a resident, they specifically mean their cats that are not fosters.
Yeah, but I think
so our residents are Aria and Anara. These are our foster kittens. But I think why you just say our current fosters are this and this. Like,
Buck says, do you guys own any cats? Yes, we have 2 cats of our own, resident cats, in the house. Aria, who is our logo. She was actually in the room earlier. I don't know if you couldn't see it because the cameras were off on a different angle. Aria and Anara, and Aria will usually come in.
Aria?
Anara will usually avoid this room. She does not care for the kittens.
Although,
hey, what's up over on Trovo?
Typically doesn't care for the kittens or ever try to come into this room,
King.
except with this litter.
Yeah.
She has come into the room.
I think it's because they're both tabbies.
At least 2 or 3 times.
I totally think it's because they're both tabbies.
But also because Viking was basically raised out in the living room, so she's very used to him.
Oh, I never set this camera up. It doesn't really matter because this camera's covering that right now, so that works out. Swap it at the end. Yeah, King, if you're not familiar, we multicast on a dozen different platforms, so we're probably going to end up answering a lot of questions from people over on Twitch. But I do see the Trovo chat as well. So feel free if you have any questions about the kittens or what we do. That's why we do these. Aside from just to hang out with the kittens. Buck says, that answered my question.
Hello.
We gotta change our sign. Well, I guess we don't have to. It's pretty
standard.
Yeah, blanket statement.
Yeah.
Mean says, come on, Sam, I'm on your side on this. Don't ignore it. Wait, did I miss another thing? Means, yes, quoted. Committed to live and work in a certain place, often for a certain length of time, so I reckon it works. Yes, because hotels have residents.
Yeah, well, and like a
That's
resident
usually how I
nurse
refer to
or
it.
something like that.
Yes.
But
A residence in this room is usually what
But to me, it's very.
I know. I get it.
Anti, like, the kitten lingo, specifically to.
Maybe they better get some lingo that makes more sense.
I'm not just talking about the term. Yes, the term in general does work, but in context, it's confusing.
I understand. I disagree, but I understand.
I mean,
I don't know.
Then you specifically need to say our resident foster kittens.
I think I typically put that context in there.
You use the word foster.
Because I'm talking about fostering.
It still just bothers me.
Like right then. Buck says, I said that answers my question because when she was explaining residence right when I sent my message, she talked about your cats. Yes. Yeah.
Kittens. I have to give them medicine.
Okay.
2 medicines today.
What are they taking today?
And we should schedule their vaccination for Wednesday.
Okay.
Today they're having their second dose of Panazerol and more Alban. They're on Alban daily for the next couple of weeks.
Do the Discord and stuff.
Although, Betty said she saw Viking eating dry food.
Yes, that's what I heard.
So, that's good. I don't know, maybe if I buy some more wet, or raw food, it will help him put on weight a little quicker.
Yeah.
Betty? How's it going? He missed you. I know. Mommy was gone for so long.
Alright. Means says, so do cats always need to weigh 2 pounds before they can be spayed and neutered? I was wondering how that works with a small breed of cats, unless there are no cats that small.
Yeah, I don't think there are any cats.
Like cats.
Even those cats as adults still
pretty,
weigh a couple pounds, you know, yeah.
There's no like dwarf.
And so, or a few pounds. Yeah, typically they need to be 2 pounds before they can get spayed and neutered. I know one vet that I've heard will do it at like 1 pound, 12 ounces or something like that.
Right.
But I don't have personal experience with that. That's just what I've heard. And there are certain vets that make you wait even longer than the 2 pound mark. But as far as like the vets that service rescue communities specifically, it's generally 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the typical like average weight of an adult munchkin is, but I feel like they probably still need to hit that mark.
Sure.
Yeah, most vets don't like to do surgery of any kind on a kitten that's under 2 pounds unless it's like vital, like life or death kind of emergency.
King asked, could your translator translate into Russian? You mean the closed captioning? I don't know. I will look into it. That would be kind of cool, although it would take up even more screen. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see what we can do about stuff like that. Maybe I can put it into, well, you're on Trovo, so I couldn't have it put into the chat yet.
But also, it would not be accurate, so it might be hard to follow.
It is 60% accurate, so hopefully
it might just
contextually
be more
it's, yeah. So it would have to, figure out what we're saying and then translate it, which is probably problematic, for sure. probably be better if, I don't know, we just hired Lunar and Nikon to,
Are they Russian? Do they know Russian?
well, they're on the Good Game site, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both Russian. It's like 99% Russians over there. Well, Ukrainians, Russian, and other stuff. Hi, stop with the hair bites. I bite you. We do have an official French emissary, ambassador. That's the one. Emissary's good too. Cluster.
Viking, you're gonna go to sleep. So last night we decided to not rebuild the Tesco and let the kittens sleep with us.
Terrible idea.
Sam lasted about 15 minutes before he got up and slept.
5 attacks was enough attacks. Yeah. Means as we don't do it by weight here, they, I assume that's they wait till they're 4 months, which can be too late.
Yes.
I like the 2 pounds. Yeah. 4 months is
There
really
are,
playing with
like I was
that.
saying, there are vets who usually want you to wait longer. There are vets here that specifically will say wait until 4 months or wait until they've had at least one heat cycle, which like doesn't make
that's weird.
any sense.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. It's
It seems
stupid.
like
It's
some
actually
weird-
like so not good for the cat.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, they can get pregnant before that. So it's like, why wait? Here, the general rule is 2 pounds and 2 months old. But yeah. At least
said
I
something
think.
before that. Of course you did.
At least I think that's the rule for our rescue is 2 pounds and 2 months.
Yeah, but that was what I was thinking. If they get to 2 pounds by the time they're an adult, how old will they be by then? Man, my eyes are bad this morning.
Like the
no,
small
Buck,
breed
okay.
cats, it could take them a really long time to reach 2 pounds. That's true. Yeah, I don't know.
Buck says I've got to go do yard work. Take it easy,
Ah.
Buck. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, bud.
Okay. You're gonna miss the super
Wear
cute
your
close up.
sunscreen. Super cute close up.
I'm gonna get the iPad.
Close up on the sleeping kitten.
Sleeping kitty close up. Yes, it is a cool fish toy.
Val, you're so snuggly. So snuggly. Both of these kittens have been just like purring and purring. They're so happy we're home. Even though they were trying to eat my earrings in the bed last night and my nose ring. And then I was like on my phone and I think the reflection from the phone was shining in my eyes because Viking tried to get my eyes a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Hey! Oh, Janine says my YouTube comments not reaching you. Okay. Cool. Alright, let me grab the YouTube chat, I guess, and see what I can do. Was there anybody else over there, Janine? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, what's happening with the YouTube? It's not pulling it.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while.
Looks like Aria helped herself to a bunch of kittens right here.
Well, that would make sense.
No, Janine, we were just ignoring you.
Stop.
Just
It's not
kidding.
true.
Just
This is
kidding.
a pretty good shot right now.
Aw.
Okay, I found stuff. Janine says, did you start on the hour? We started like 5 minutes after, I think. Not restreaming. Do you see me? Sam waves hands. Renee, hello Renee. Alright, let me see if I can pop out the YouTube chat and I'll throw it on top of...
Is Renee on YouTube also?
Yes.
They both are.
Yes, Renee is almost, I don't remember, I think she's always on
Exclusively on
YouTube. Alright, so I can do this, bring the popped out
I
YouTube
thought so.
over here. Oh no, thing down.
What is that camera?
The iPad?
Oh, they can't. Oh, yes.
How do you do it? Another camera teach me.
How do I got up?
King, yeah, we have 5 cameras.
Okay, try again.
Wait, I'm gonna go through the cameras. So we can do this. Boo, 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 bloop. Oh, that's not angled on a cat.
I couldn't. I did my best. Hang on. Redo it.
You just look at the screen. Yeah, actually, it's probably better to do it this way.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can actually.
That thing is not gonna hold it. You need like
Yeah, that's not.
something heavier.
Oh, as long as you don't sit.
There you go.
All right.
What number?
6. Yeah, there we go. King, if you come by one of my streams, I don't do it on Trovo, twitch.tv/samproof. I talk about streaming all the time, but basically we use OBS and a PC connection with 6 cameras, 5 cameras, sort of 6. Oh my god, it's so cute. Hey Buck, you're still here, yay. If I were me, wait, what did it mean says? I would put off yard work for you guys, though I would put off yard work just in general. Buck says, I got to see the close up. Janine says, if I were means, I'd be hopping up and down by now because of all the times I miss her messages. Sure. Did you put that cat there?
No.
Okay.
Why would I put the cat
I don't
there?
know. Let me overlay. Picture in a picture. There we go. Oh, dang it.
Oh, I knocked it over.
Oh. Alright, what are we going to do here, Val? Aside from just be chaos. This cat. Always the chaos. Oh, that's right! Thanks, Means! Today is International Cat Day. And I meant to, I was gonna... Alright, let's go back to this. I can't do cameraman and talk at the same time. King, I'll get to that in a second. Mean says it's International Cat Day today, though I was thinking they're like 4-year-olds who think the world revolves around them, so every day is Cat Day. That's accurate. Yeah, I was planning on doing like this big collab thing, and then like the mixer thing happened, and then Amanda booked this vacation, and I was like, ugh. And then I forgot that International Cat Day was happening. But thanks for the reminder. Yeah, so it's the 8th. Yep. King over on Trovo. So the answer to your question, this camera, this is an iPad, which is great quality, but also this is the Logitech C920. I will write it in the chat. So that's that. That's a good starter. All right. Ow, 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 ow. Nice use of her claws. Put down. That hurt. She dug in real deep there. Okay, Buck, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. Mean says, so you have to spend the whole day in the room with the kittens because it's their day. Not if they're going to jump on my neck. Val wants to snuggle. That's the weird, the weird duality of Val is that she loves humans, but hates standing still. So she doesn't snuggle. Like this, she's going to try and escape this grasp in just a minute. Like this is actually probably the longest she will let, yep, see here she is. All right, go. All right. She's not a snuggler, but she loves humans. And then Mean says, Val wants to snuggle. She's sitting back there watching you or getting ready to jump on you. I typed that before she jumped. Got it. Yep, that's accurate. She just likes to be on humans. She probably wants to claim you, sit on your back like she did with Amanda yesterday. Yeah. Hey. Ah. And then Viking is just super chill. Yeah, you know I'm coming over to you. Nelly. Nope. Get off my hair. She's so bad with the hair thing these days. I don't know what happened. Yes, we have a Discord king, and I'll get that in the chat in 1 minute. Janine on D-Live says the cats we're with your girls. They complained, we want the little boy back. All right. All right, that should take you to the Discord. And speaking of,
oh, hello.
Good. Okay. By the way, it's International Cat Day.
Of course it is.
I knew that, and then we booked this trip, and I was like, oh, I don't have time to prepare anything. Mean says, and Kitten Rescue, posted about 10 minutes ago, they passed their goal for Cat Days of Summer fundraiser. Oh, great.
Awesome.
Yay. Well, I did reshare that one story, so.
It's probably all you, baby. No, whoever's been in charge of that campaign
They've been doing
has been doing an awesome job. Yeah. I mean, compared to
their normal
social media stuff, like, yeah. I can't be the same person who normally does it. Like,
right. It's like a dedicated person just for that.
I really feel like that's true. Like, I think normally it's just like Sandra or Ben or something.
Right.
Like ever since the social media person got let go. But like, I don't know.
Me.
If somebody volunteered to do just like that specific thing, or I'm gonna ask them who it was. Sure. They did a great job.
Means over on Twitch says, or asks, was Amanda's favorite part of vacation coming home to the cats? Look at me, Mom.
No.
No.
I mean, my favorite part of coming home was coming home to the cats. The drive home was like...
What kind of picture of...
I was very tired, and it was long.
Yeah.
The traffic wasn't great as we got closer to LA, and Sam was napping, and I was just tired.
I was busy getting sunburned.
All my muscles were like sore, and I had a crick in my neck, and I just wanted to be home, and I missed the kittens for sure. The best part of the trip for me was hiking on the beach. Looking for stuff on the beach with the kids was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I liked that part. We like sifted. It was kind of like not warm enough to do like bathing suits and sun tanning and like going into the water and stuff, but we like just rolled up our pants and put our feet in and like searched around on the beach for rocks and shells, and I found like crabs and snails and sea anemones and stuff like that, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And Iris loved just like putting her feet in the water and then like having the waves like crash over her feet and like basically running back and forth. Betty's a lot less into the water, so she mostly dug and looked for things in the sand, made sandcastles.
Oh, I got a picture of our cat friend, but I did not. Did you get a picture of that?
There's a video of Iris petting it.
Was it on the camera?
I think it was on the big camera.
It was on the big camera. Mean says that was the cats saying that they're both staring at her. Janine says Amanda was laying there saying, "Bed, sweet bed." Stellar says, "Hey, how you doing? We're doing good." Oh, stuff in other languages that I can't read. Is this a raid? Is this trolling?
I did miss the kittens. Hello?
Jeez.
Hi.
And over on Trovo, King says, "I broadcast the live me. I live the Trollo." Right on. Right. No trolling? Okay. Alright. I'll let you live. How is it that you have subtitles? We use Pixel Chat. Pixel Chat was a mixer bot, but they moved over to Twitch, and I believe they're working on integrations for some other things. Technically, you could use the closed captioning on anything because it pulls your microphone source locally, but all their other functions would be Twitch-based. But you're all on Twitch anyway. Hello, Argentina. Welcome to Los Angeles. We're a Kitten Chat. So we are Fosters in Los Angeles. I'm only interested in the subject of subtitles. If you want to talk about live streaming, I do a show on my own Twitch channel, which is Sam Proof. I'll be doing a stream Monday morning, a little earlier than this one.
It's just all about live streaming.
And it will be all about live streaming.
Because
Yeah,
you work in the industry.
I work for Mob Crush, which is a live streaming tool suite of tools. I don't know why I say Maya. Can you teach? Yeah, how to do it? We don't understand him. Yes. Do you use Twitter? Hit me up on Twitter, and I'll send you a link. I'm Sam Proof on Twitter as well. He's a little estupido. That's the word I understand. And then le gusta. Thank you. My hair is cool.
Okay.
Stellar, can you translate any of that? Is it close enough to French? Angelina, hello, good morning.
There we go.
Mean says, even I know what that word was. I like it.
45.
Have they told you that you are similar to a singer? I have several singers that people will compare me to.
Who, you?
Which one did you have in mind?
Like Rob Zombie?
Oh, Dreadmar. I don't know who Dreadmar is. We are in Los Angeles. If you didn't catch it. I did German in school, not Spanish. Well, they're all Romance languages, right? They're all like this close. I don't like reggae music, sorry.
I do.
I like metal and punk. Mostly punk and indie kind of stuff these days. Look for that person, it's the same. I believe you.
Okay.
They have some transparent word. Yeah, right on. They make a beautiful couple and very cute kittens. If you want to be their father. Greetings from Argentina. Right on. Thanks, Argentina.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out. I love the gray kitten in the middle. This one?
5 by 16.
Alright, here, let's do this. Can you... 1 second.
Times.
You're in for it now.
1.
Oh, wait.
1. Say hello.
I'll search for Dreadmar after the stream.
Say
I want to stay on topic. Ah. Get down. Don't climb the camera. This one's such a brat.
Those are
Oh, medicine time.
Which, I mean, it's so close up on
Oh, alright, medicine time.
I know, tastes awful. Good girl.
Yes, we are in and living in Los Angeles. If you ever saw the movie Encino Man, that's me. The Return of the Facehugger. I don't think I can say that. Go ahead. Alright, can you? I'll do it.
Do what?
this. Boom.
Okay.
16.
16. What does he weigh?
Would you have a problem adopting 20 Argentinians? Yes. And 1 Mexican.
26.
Probably. I don't think we have space for that. Plus we rent, so I don't think we're allowed to go over capacity. Or are you asking about... No, yeah. 1,000. Unfortunately, so we are fosters through Kitten Rescue Los Angeles, which is kittenrescue.org, but as per their mission, we cannot actually adopt the kittens outside of Los Angeles. So you would have to be residents of LA. So the kitten on the bed is Viking. This is Valkryie. She tried to Oh, so, yeah, Stellar, that was great. I got an extended version of that clip where she does it twice. It's still pretty short, but I was able to find it on YouTube. The sleigh.
Pulling him on
pulling
the
out on
bed.
the sleigh.
Yeah, it was cute.
Let me see this.
Alright,
Ah, come on.
that's one medicine down.
Why would you do that? Hi. Why did you just fix her and not take her off?
Because it's cute.
Yar,
She's
mateys.
trying to eat your hair.
Yeah, she dug in on that too. Get off of my hair.
It's like the funnest built-in toy. Alright. Right. Oh, I was
Encino
like...
Man was called California Man here. I liked it. It was just called
Oh,
California
really?
Man. That's hilarious.
Who
These
said that?
humans are
That's
climbing
hilarious.
frames for fun. Cute like that. Must hurt the... Yeah, she uses her nails a lot. Her claws. So yeah, it doesn't feel good. And yes, the fish moves. So thank you to Hey Bear, Haley, who sent us this from our Amazon wish list.
Okay.
Who outside of America has heard of Encino?
Oh, right, because Encino
Right,
is
right.
where we live.
Yes.
I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Yeah. I'm not going to say things that are prompted for me to say. Sorry, I've streamed for too long to fall for that game. Unless you send me a check. No. Rar Mongoose. If my cat licks me when I tickle her, is that
Affection?
Is that affection?
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Or
you
you're
just
covered in
taste good.
salt. Yeah. GT, what's up? Says Viking is certainly in the all chill mode today. Yeah, Betty was in here just before the stream playing with them, so I think she
Well,
got his energy out.
And they
but
woke up at about 8 and started running across my face and like all
Also
over me,
that.
and they were wrestling.
They've been out of the pen all night. It's called California Man in Europe and Asia.
That's funny.
Interesting.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
Sure.
'Cause, yeah, nobody knows what Encino
Yeah.
or where Encino is, but even most of the people in the U.S. don't know where Encino is. I mean, they know L.A., but that's funny.
What was Valley Girl called?
I need to write this down
Okay.
before I forget.
She was sniffing it. Okay. Did the rate go away? No. It's hard to keep up with that chat, and I apologize if I missed like all of the things. Oh, you're still there. Guess we got to go back to Fauch's stream. Oh, thanks for dropping in, and thank you. Am I even pronouncing it right? Faucha or Fakau? I don't know how to.
Where is it? Oh,
Fasu? Fachu? I can't.
I'm
I'm
not
the
even
worst.
gonna try because.
Yeah, because I've butchered it 4
I
times
just
to the
say,
sun
like-
already, so, alright.
Like something appropriate.
Mean, yeah, I know, it's really close to that. Mean says, not my kind of thing, not looked it up. Okay. GT says, how are you both doing? Good break? Yes. So it is what Amanda was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Lucy. Glad I didn't pronounce it right then, I guess. I have to go. Look in your stream. All right, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Means. By the way, I saw that King. King says I'm from Moscow. We have a few people that watch from that, from around there. We stream to Good Game as well, so I know we have a few other Russian watchers over there. Means I was gonna read that, and then Amanda moved the chat. All right.
Sorry.
Though I did used to read Sweet Valley Twins a bit, so I guess they're Valley Girls when I was like 13.
Yeah.
Janine.
That's what I scrolled back for. We answered that.
Yes,
thing
the
about
affection
the
thing. Yes.
Yeah. We both kind of answered it. I said yes.
Okay.
You said yes, and then we both said, or you taste good, or are salty, or something.
Stellar, I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Was transcribed as 4 times 2. Oh, on the, okay. When I said it, the closed caption wrote 4 times 2. Okay, interesting. Weird. His name is actually Federico, but he wants us to call him the other thing.
Fuck you.
Sure. Roar Mongoose, they did, thanks. Megan Flores, hey, Megan says they have beautiful kittens. Thank you. And Roar Mongoose says, or salt. But if you say, I can't pronounce that either, Buenardo would make many Argentinians happy. Really? Even if I pronounce it like I did?
Buenardo?
All right.
Buenardo?
Just saying. All right. We did it, I think.
All the Argentinians must be happy.
Although the way they wrote it, it's Argentines.
Yes.
Is that the pronunciation? Do we say Argentinians here and they say Argentines there?
Yeah.
God, that's so dumb of us.
Yep.
Yes.
We're stupid Americans.
Like, why? Why can't we all just get on the same page, right? Makes me think of Lord Farquaad. Yes. Thank you. Ha. You're welcome. So, thank you guys. All right. More of this. Janine says, maybe your cat really wants to bite, but is too polite.
The licking cat?
Do they like tickling Roar Mongoose? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think that because they lick me, especially Viking. He licks me a lot. And I think it's like, when cats will mutually groom each other, and I definitely think that's like a sign of affection.
There's just no good place to rest this.
Oh, and she's up. Stand.
Are they purring or just silent? Well, and they're napping right now, so, well, now she's being attacked.
No, sleeping.
She was sleeping, not anymore.
She's purring. Viking was not purring, and now he's like, thanks a lot, lady.
He's like, why have you done this to me? Loco from Mixer,
He just went back to sleep. He's fine. Look, he curled all the way up. See?
Great. It's in your hands now. Haha, sucker. He is offended now. Oh, I gotta bring back the
I guess I could have just probably
YouTube chat.
Yeah, she's purring.
Renee. Sorry, I missed this. There are times I log on and see Valkryie sitting there looking at the door and meowing. Does she do that often? I know she really likes humans. I haven't noticed her really doing that. I don't think so.
She probably just was doing it maybe while we were gone because they were getting a lot less attention.
Although when the kitty sitter came, it was like the whole family came. So.
Yeah, the whole family came and they stayed a long time and played, which was great. Although, also I know that sometimes when Arya is on the other side of the door, or even Nara, they'll like be playing, and they actually like a lot of our toys go under the door because there's like a good 2 inches of space underneath our door, and they can put their paws under and stuff. Yeah. So I heard her the other day meowing, and it was specifically she was meowing at Aria because they were playing with each other across, like, through the door.
And
they pass toys back and forth.
Renee says, did you say earlier that you can't see the YouTube chat? So it's not coming through the unified chat feed, so it's not part of like the big chat feed that we normally look at. I do have the YouTube chat popped out, but if we do anything on the computer, it might get lost, and I'll forget that it's lost until until I remember.
We couldn't see it until it
it was off for a minute.
Little window. Because normally it comes through in the big stream.
Yeah, I may have to relink or something like that. I don't know. It's an imperfect
more medicine that I need to give them. That I think I'll wait until later, maybe.
Sure.
Give them everything at once.
Stellar says, I love how they move their ears depending on their feelings. Yeah.
Today is the 8th.
Yeah. Yeah. Just want to take a quick look at this. Oh, where's my cursor? Yeah, so it says 4 out of 5 right here, so I'm assuming that is the YouTube thing. Huh. That's weird.
So they're going to get vaccinated on Wednesday, and I need to inquire about spay-neuter.
Okay, I'm looking away for the chat for just a minute. I just want to check something. Yeah, it's weird. The chat seems to think that the YouTube stream is closed, but it is not. So that is what is happening right now. Maybe if we restart again another time, it'll come back or something like that. But yes, the Restream bot is not picking up the YouTube chat currently.
Today, John is not here, but today is the Strange Birthing's mother's birthday.
Happy birthday,
So happy birthday, Elle, and Will, Max, Dustin, Mike, and Lucas.
Stellar says, what a funny pen. So floofy. Viking with the super quiet meows. Yeah, inner. Oh, my face. Stellar says, yes, inner meow.
Uh-oh.
That's easy to remember. Born on International Cat Day. Oh, does it fall on the 8th every year, though?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, we really need that iPad stand.
Yeah, iPad stand.
Hints.
If people want close-ups of cats. Well, I knew that, but you didn't. Viking.
Did the stream title not change? I can't. Oh.
Viking.
Let me take a look here. What's with the... That's accurate. Foster cat chat. What are you seeing? I'll get it to do more specific things in the future. Oh, get back to that. Okay, I googled it. Wait, what? Be sure of the date. Oh yeah, all right, cool. That's Joe Biden wants you.
Ugh, Joe Biden keeps texting me.
Let's bring back the YouTube chat. King over on Trovo says, I can suggest you stream for 2 more applications. I'll give the names. Oh, 2 more streaming platforms? Cool. Yeah, let me know if there's any out there. I can do 2 more. Means says, I already read this, but I didn't read it out loud. I had to check and search it. Cool. So it is always the 8th. Awesome. Stellar says, I had a pen like that I got in a zoo, and it had a little zebra puppet up top. You could move the legs. Nice. Janine says, did you say it's the Strange for Things B-Day? Yes, it is. Mean says, see panels for commands. Yes. That's accurate as well.
What was the last thing?
See panels for commands. The Twitch panels. Roar Mongoose says, such a cute kitty. Oh, sorry, that wasn't just for vacation. No, yeah, it wasn't. There's commands in the panels.
Viking is just standing down there between your feet, meowing. What are you doing? Hi.
boy.
It's okay, Means.
How's it going?
No worries.
You gonna
I
rub
did
on
look
me?
at them the other day. Renee says, I know you are not ignoring me. No, we have the chat up for YouTube now, Renee, so we can see it. Although, we're still going to miss it occasionally because it's in its own window now. And if I have to type anything, it's going to go away, which I'm going to do in a second. Can I get in here?
Mm-hmm. Now he's purring. So loud.
Do kittens
So loud with the purrs.
ever lick you? Yes.
All the time.
Yes, the kittens are very licky.
Especially this one.
Yeah. Okay, King, thank you. Cool. Alright, yeah, I'll see if we can add those. Good choice. Viking reached his heaven. Mean says, I have read that they like the saltiness of...
Yes,
yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely a reason for licking. Let me come over here. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't get any new stuff. Janine says the D-Live channel description is outdated. Yeah. Not surprised. I'll look into that and see if I can't make it a little more generalized so it doesn't get outdated. Does it have kitten information in it? I thought I got rid of all that kind of stuff. Just had it. Alright.
Probably say a bunch of stuff about Mixer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. Cat Tiger. Yes. I feel like Viking's gonna be a cat that in like 2 years he's actually gonna just be a giant.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be super like big fluff hair or something.
I don't
On
think
his
he's gonna
face.
be fluffy.
Not a fluffy cat, just like on his face.
I think he's gonna be like
It's all about Twitch now?
Pedro, like
yeah.
You know, Bridget's cat Pedro, who's like 19 pounds.
Right.
He looks almost exactly like him, to be honest.
They could be brothers. How cute. GT says Viking loves fuss. Mean says it's all about Twitch now. That's right, it is. We apologize to all the other platforms for not giving them as much love. So what else? Yeah, litter scooping.
What else is new with
Yeah,
you?
we got a bunch of pictures and videos when we were on our trip. So we saw right across the street, like literally across the street from us, was like a little like wooded park, like lot of
Not a
land.
park,
Not a
just a
park, but
piece-
just
just
a
wood.
plot of land
Yeah.
with just like 2 houses worth of woods. And one day we saw like wild turkeys, like a dozen wild turkeys were over there, and then another time we saw some deer.
We saw the deer.
The deer
it was like a mom
came by a couple
with
times.
2 fawns.
Yeah.
And we saw them. The girls and I saw them the very first day we arrived, about an hour after we got there.
when you
Yeah,
were working, and
that's right.
then
That's right.
then we saw him at least like 2 more times.
Yeah. I got like one not so great picture of them because they were backlit.
I got several.
Did you? Okay, that's good. Janine
Not
says.
awesome because I didn't want to get super close, but
Oh well.
they're okay.
Janine says one place refers to the GOT litter, another mentions money goal for the current litter. Dang, right on. All right, King, thanks for hanging out, and go charge your phone. Sure those things are outdated? I'll take a look at the D-Live description
What was
soon.
the goal for the current litter?
I don't know. I'll have to go look. Let's see what litter that was. Maybe that was a, welcome to Leah. Let's see. D-Live. I can't read this right now. Such tiny letters.
Game of Thrones litter.
Where?
She said the GOT litter.
Is it like way down here? Oh, there's a lot more stuff.
Because, honey, that was like 3 years ago.
I understand.
Hi, Viking.
Well, that just asks what your favorite GOT character is. It's barely about the kittens at that point. Where's the fundraiser thing? Wish list follow. Oh yeah, current goal.
What does it say? The current.
425. What was that campaign that we? Huh. All right, I'll take care of that later.
I don't know. We used to sort of, when we would get a new litter, we would do sort of an estimate of what we thought that litter was going to cost us.
Right.
Based on
Sure.
how old they
Hello,
were, how
bye.
many of them there
Bye.
were, what they were eating, how much it was costing at that
Yeah,
point.
sure.
How many bags of litter and food we estimated we would go through.
Janine says it's International Twitch Day. Is that true? Is Means telling me D-Live doesn't matter? No, watch on whatever platform you want.
We love D-Live.
And hey, YouTube just got a restream thing. Renee, if you're still over on YouTube, try doing some chat. I think it may have reconnected. Aria is from the GOT. Yes, that's right. She is one of our original fosters. One of our earliest fosters, I should say, not original. Original was Cloudy and Stormy. But.
Yeah, Janine was asking like a ton of questions about Cloudy and Stormy, our first fosters that we had. What was that about? I'm curious what all the questions were about, Janine.
Means says, when I first discovered you, I think you were raising money for your PC. I don't think I've seen any fundraising like that since. No, that's true. Yeah. Yay, Renee, you came through. Yay, I can close this other window. I can see comments from D-Live and Twitch now, and we can see you on the Unified Chat. Awesome. The big thing I remember was when Amazon had food on special over Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes,
we did that one. We have done recently.
That was our most recent.
That was our most recent one. That was about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a little more than a year. It was like
it
was like the tail end of last year.
Yeah.
Like November, December. It was when we had the Strange for Things kittens.
Right.
Before the holidays, and so we were trying to sort of like the food was super cheap.
Right.
So we were stocking up so
Yeah.
that once kitten season hit or like the New Year hit, we'd be stocked up, and we have been very well stocked up. And then when they raised the price on that food, we switched our Amazon wish list to be the cheaper food, and we had a ton of cases of the Royal Canin, so what we've been doing is just mixing the two foods together.
Yeah.
Which has worked out really well, actually.
Yeah, that food drive lasted us till
that food drive was
pretty close
great.
to right around now.
And then, well, because we've been mixing it.
Because we've been adding,
we've
gotten other food
because the other
as
food
well.
is so inexpensive.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been able to donate it because it's like $16, so it's a really easy sort of price point. But before the food drive was that the computer one?
I feel like there was a.
And then before the computer drive that we did the the fundraising for the litter of 9 that we had.
Right.
We did a pretty big
push to get some donations for that litter.
Yeah, so we
but
really
that's
haven't
really
done
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe we should consider doing more.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that Royal Canin has run out, so
yes.
doing some kind of, but I don't know, I feel like we're in such a good place supply-wise.
I mean, we've got a ton of litter right now, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, I will catch up on this chat in just a minute.
Usually the things that we need most are like the things we go through, like
Litter
cleaning
and-
supplies, food, and litter.
Yeah.
Because when we first started, we really needed stuff like blankets and beds.
But those
and
are all permanent
crates
kind of
and that kind of
things
thing.
that we
But now,
use. So yeah,
by
we're gonna,
3 years into it, we have amassed such a large
yeah.
sort of stash of those types of supplies. You know,
Yeah.
toys, we do give away the toys as we use them,
Yeah.
but we've kind of restocked on a lot of those,
Yeah.
so we're really
Alright,
good on
let me
those.
catch up on because there's a big block
Yeah,
of
go
chat in here. Mean says there's a trivia question pertaining to Cloudy and Stormy, right? Renee says, yay, I'm part of the Kitten and Human Party. Welcome to the Cat Chat officially.
What was
Stellar.
the question about Cloudy and Stormy?
It's in the trivia, it's like, who were our first fosters? Something like that. Yeah, which we gotta think up more trivia questions because it tends to surface those more than the random ones, so everyone kind of knows those 6 now. Stellar has written a small novel. It's in iambic pentameter, and I will attempt to read this accurately. Whoops, I think I misclicked on your Amazon wish list for what I believe was a long toy added on August 3rd. I was curious about the price and clicked on buying the gift elsewhere because it didn't ship to France, so it didn't show the price. Unfortunately, I thought they referred to the delivery location instead of the website used, buying and not delivering. Okay. So it's like in a weird limbo is what you're saying?
What is
You can read that. So,
Okay.
man,
Misclicked on your Amazon wish list.
I'm gonna get coffee.
Was curious about the price and clicked on buying the gift elsewhere because it didn't ship to France. The price, unfortunately. Yes. Yeah. So you can click on somebody's wish list if you bought something from their wish list, but you bought it in a different store or somewhere else, and then it will mark it on their wish list as purchased. So I can go in and mark it as not purchased. It's not a big deal. But there is a way, a lot of people have run into that issue of like something doesn't ship to where you are, but it ships to us. So I think if you just add it anyway, like there's a way to do it. We figured it out in the past about like just trying to add it to your cart anyway and then changing, I don't know. And then when you get to the point about delivery address, like my address will pop up, or it doesn't show you, but it just gives my name as an option of a place to deliver it to. I don't know though for sure. I know we've run into that problem with a couple things. But anyway, not that, you know, you need to be worried about shipping something like that to us. We don't need it. Wait a minute, I have to go back. I'm stalking you, just kidding. I'm watching old videos. Oh, old videos of Cloudy and Stormy. Got it. Our 1-year anniversary is coming up, though I don't know the exact date. Strange Purr kittens were here when I found you. Right, so we got the Strange Purr kittens, so they were born today, last year, and we got them, I think it was August, shoot, now I'm not sure.
What was the thing?
The day that we got, I think it was the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right? The day that we got the Strange Purr things litter?
Yeah. I don't know.
Or 15th. August 15th? I don't remember now. It was really soon. Yeah, I think it was the 15th was the day that we got them.
Okay.
And we had them until Christmas. The last 2 were adopted like mid-December. December 15th or 20th or something. No, Means just said that our 1-year anniversary is coming up because when she started following us, we had the Strange for Things kittens. So that could have been any time between like mid-August to mid-November. No, mid-December.
Right.
We had it for 4 months.
What was the answer to Stellar's thing? It looks like it's still going on.
Huh, I haven't gotten down there.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just responding to Means.
Because like with the wish list, even if it says that it doesn't deliver to your area or whatever, there's like you can go through it to once you get to ordering.
I already said this.
Okay.
Can I read what they wrote
Go
now?
on.
Stellar says, so now it disappeared. So yeah, so now it's been marked as purchased. So I just need to go back in and like manually change that so that it still says it's not purchased. And Mean says, when you go to Amazon, does it say something up in the left of the page like deliver to France? You should be able to click that and put their zip code in, and then which means put further down in the chat 91406. So thank you, Means. I knew we ran into that problem before, and I knew we found ways to fix it. I think that's one way, but there might be other ways depending on who you are and where you live and what your screen looks like.
Yeah, I thought there was an easier way than that,
But that's
I've not
that's
done it.
pretty easy too.
I mean, yeah.
You can just put in that zip code.
Yeah.
Means Renee and I tuned in at around the same time. Yes, you did.
Yep. That's
I think Renee might have been longer than Janine and Means, but Janine and Means definitely started watching around the same time.
Everyone, yeah. That's yeah. That group of people all kind of came at the same time, for sure.
And it's weird because we had another group of like maybe 3 to 5 people that were really consistent in the chat.
Prior to that?
Yeah, and it was like one group left and one group started and then the other group left. Like it was kind of weird, like Chevy and Cereal and Cormander and like
they pop in occasionally here and there.
Occasionally, but they're not as consistent.
Cereal. I haven't heard from him lately.
You still never
check on him. Should see if I can get in touch with him. I don't even know. Yeah.
That way it shows you things they will ship to Cali.
Cool.
Stellar, I'm confused. Amazon's job is done. Joyce's were eating salads when I started watching. Okay, so that would have been at least the end of September.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. End of September, beginning of October.
Who got us the Stranger Things blanket? Or Stranger Things blanket? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Alright.
Somebody. Some nice person.
Yeah.
I think it could have been Angela. I don't know for sure. I don't remember how old they would have been when I got here. I saw a lot of footage of them over Christmas as well, so I could,
sure.
Could have
or planting
future memories.
Planting fake memories.
I was just
in your
trying
head.
to think. When I found you, I was on D Live for a while and would go between YouTube and D Live. Now mainly on YouTube.
Cool. I'm just curious what solidified your preference of platform?
Means' follower age is 10 months, 9 days. There you go. So easy to find. Don't know if that's accurate.
Right, because that's for
specifically
Twitch.
Right.
So if she started on
then we know it's at least
or
10 months in a week.
Yeah.
But it could be longer if you started from a different platform.
But that's about right, right?
Yeah. Because
it says, I started on Twitch.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been like right after my birthday.
On that seems right. Yeah.
Right after my birthday. That would have been October.
Cool.
Like mid-October.
I came for the RuneScape streamers, right on. But stayed for the cats. Jake Hudson, welcome.
Hey, Jake.
Thank you.
How's it going? 6 weeks. 6 weeks is how old the kittens were. 6 weeks is when you'll be here.
How long she watched RuneScape? I don't know. I missed whatever that.
Cool.
He says, no, about 6 weeks should be, in 6 weeks will be our 1 year. Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Jake says, I've been watching over on Trovo every day. Yeah, I've seen you check in. You're number one on our leaderboard right now.
I see you right there on that Trovo thing.
Trovo leaderboard. Thanks, Jake.
Well, we just had our 10-year anniversary and we kind of missed it.
No, well, not our 10-year married.
Yeah, we had our wedding anniversary. They all know that, and that was 9 years. But our 10-year, our anniversary of being together in a relationship for 10 years happened, and we didn't really celebrate it. Which
we acknowledged
kind of a bummer.
I remember having.
Not on the day, did we?
Well, I mean, no, we on the day
we,
had a
cheers at dinner or
we
something?
did something at dinner, but we didn't have a big to do.
I'll
get to that in a second, Jake. Mean says I have to remember to do the followage command again when it's closer. I wonder if I can make a command that when you first join the chat checks to see if it's been a year kind of thing. But if you just, it's tricky because since we're a 24/7 stream, if you just leave the chat window open, it might miss it that way. But I might be able to do something to be you've been here a year. I don't know. Renee says I was mainly on YouTube. Then a creator I followed went to D-Live. That creator is no longer around, so I'm mainly on YouTube. Gotcha. Jake, I've got a question for you. Do you have any updates about the kittens? The past kittens, you mean, I assume? Do we? Give all of the kitten updates.
Trying to think. They're all doing great. I've had zero
I'm ignoring that
updates
means.
Of people having any issues, health-wise or behavioral-wise. There have been no issues. All the updates that I have gotten have just been cats are doing great, we love them, and then pictures. And the pictures and things that I've gotten in the last few months were of apple and coconut are huge. Saw an adorable picture of Joyce yesterday that made me miss her incredibly. Mm-hmm. Strawberry and blueberry are great. Strawberry's bigger than blueberry now.
Oh god, the chat's going too fast.
Huck and Goose are good, and Huck is a big fatty now. Dustin is also a big fatty and on a special diet, I believe.
Yeah.
Lucas and Mike are doing good.
And then these two.
I haven't heard about Polly and those guys. I need to.
The Shelbys.
Yeah, So Tommy and Ada are doing well, and I got some updates on them. I haven't gotten a recent one on Polly and Arthur yet. Saw some pictures of Veronica and Fiona from our shameless litter the other day. Oh, and I saw pictures of Will and recent picture of Will and Max.
Cool.
From the Strange Birthdays, whose birthday is today. I saw a picture of them recently on Instagram, and she doesn't post very often, so I hadn't seen anything on them in a really long time. Yeah. So I was getting a little curious, and then I saw a cute picture of them being very snuggly with each other, which was cute. And I think that's about it. And of course, Sun and Jim constantly on Instagram being adorable.
Cool. All right, there's so much chat. I'm gonna catch up on this as quick as I can. Mean says, I was stalking Sam's Insta the other day and saw that you streamed your wedding, ? Yes, back in the day, used to be a prominent streamer on Stickam, which was one of the very earliest streaming sites before Twitch was even Twitch. It was still Justin TV. I'm not sure which came first, actually. I was constantly streaming on that, and I proposed on stream, and then we got married on stream.
We decided when we were sitting in this cafe talking about our wedding and what we wanted it to be like. Well, originally I wanted to elope and he wouldn't let me. So then I was like, okay, we're getting like a budget. We're doing this on the cheap. How can we do this? We convinced my godfather and his wife to let us have our wedding in their backyard, which was beautiful. And we like did all the decorations ourselves. Our friends
hung a bunch of Christmas lights.
Did the photography and the music and the cake, and I did the flowers, or it was technically succulents, not flowers. Yes. So like it was all kind of done in house. I got like $100 wedding dress, and you just wore a suit you already owned. And
right.
It was super easy. But but when we were talking about how we wanted our wedding to be and what we wanted it to be like, we kind of got going with this whole making it a new media experience, because that's sort of how we met.
Yeah.
And we were like very engrossed in all of that. So a mutual friend of ours, Sadi Diaz, who had a very prominent show and has just been a really prominent figure in early new media stuff. She was our officiant, and she read off of an iPad instead of like out of a book or Bible or whatever. She read off the iPad. The guy who did our music is a huge YouTuber, hip hop violinist, and then the brothers who did our photographs were also big new media people. We live streamed it. Yep. We gave away little zip drive thing, thumb drives. Yes, with that was like our gift. Was like it said our names and like the date that we got married on a little thumb drive, and that was like our gift to people. What else did we do? Oh, all of our we didn't have a wedding cake. We had cupcakes, and all of the cupcakes had emojis on them in the frosting. What else did we do?
I can see that.
Yeah, so because we had it in California, and I grew up in Michigan, and Sam grew up in Philadelphia, it was like not a lot of our family and friends could fly out for it, which in a way we did on purpose, because we had it in, we didn't want to either have it where my family was or where his family was. Like we wanted to have it, in sort of a neutral place, and because we were having it in a backyard, it needed to be small. It was only 70 people.
Which was more people than we really said we were going to have.
Right. So it was good, because like your niece is on there, like your the people who couldn't come watched it on stream, like my uncle.
I mean, at the time I was like really big. Like I said, I was really big on Stickam as well as YouTube. Yeah. So, my chat's got like all these people on the side, because that's the way Stickam worked, are like, the top one is my niece, but then everyone else there is like a YouTuber. I don't know if you guys know Brookers, but that's Brookers down there. She did the Numa Girl video back in the day. And then Tim and, I can't remember her name anymore. Shane and Matt. I thought I had other people in here. But yeah, they took turns, and they all got dressed up in their little windows.
Yeah.
They're
all like
got all
fancy hats and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was cute.
Yeah. And we had a food truck.
Yeah, that was the most expensive part.
At the time, that was when food trucks really had started, and they were really big, especially in LA, like gourmet food trucks. And that was kind of like I don't know. It was
a big deal.
It was
really
cool.
really good.
It was really good.
We got the grilled cheese truck, which makes fancy grilled cheeses, and because of us doing it on a Saturday at whatever time we did it, like prime time.
Because we reserved it as like a private event.
Yeah, they
had a minimum.
They had a minimum of
how
what
much
it was.
money we had to spend. So
it worked out to 3 sandwiches per person. 3
and they're
sandwiches
huge.
that are full of like half a block of cheese each.
Yeah.
So at the end of the night, I had 6.
Like a pulled pork one.
It was pulled
chicken,
pork and mac and cheese or something.
Pulled pork and mac and cheese and cheddar or whatever. There was like a chicken
Havarti,
sun-dried
so
tomato pesto or something like that.
Yeah.
There was a veggie one.
Yeah, pretty good too, even though it was veggie.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I can't say enough good things about the grilled cheese truck. And how many sandwiches I got to eat.
I feel like I want to bring in our wedding book. And
I know, we'll do something. Pictures. All right, let's catch up on chat, because I know there's a lot more stuff to do. All right, Janine says YouTube has times for the posts. if I'm interested. If I'm there just for other casters that I just surf around. Yeah, and I saw somebody else mention, or maybe it was you, the thing about Twitch. I do like having timestamps on the chat window, as well as a persistent chat. Twitch's chat, if you reload the page, goes completely away, which annoys the hell out of me.
It drives me crazy too.
Lazy Gamer, welcome, and John, welcome.
But
welcome.
I've realized recently, if I go back to my computer and it's been left open, it'll just have a play button.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to refresh the entire page. I can just hit the play button and it'll refresh the player,
even
but
if
the chat will remain.
Out?
But the chat will not. But the chat won't be updated to recent stuff.
You just won't have missing. So
it'll be missing things.
So for those of you who are on the Discord, I feel like I made this a public channel. There is actually a log on the Discord of every single chat message.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can always go back
I've
to that, and
been-
that is also
I don't even
timestamped.
think I
Amanda
have a
does not have
Discord.
Discord installed.
I've never been on it.
I would
Never
love to
got
get you
it.
on
I
it.
don't know what it
I
is.
could totally. It's
I don't know how it
basically
works.
it's basically like an old school IRC kind of thing, more or less. It's somewhere between a chat and a forum. So you have the Discord. Here, I'll take a quick. We'll jump over to it because I have it up here. So you have your Discord. So we have a server, and within the server we have different channels. So general, we have announcements. Then we have areas for people just to specifically post clips and videos and pictures of cats or dogs or whatever. There's a bunch of different stuff. And then live stream chat has every single chat message ever posted in the restream chat.
Well, that's cool.
And it is timestamped if you hover
Cool.
over it. So yeah,
I like that.
so that's a thing
All right,
as well.
I'll get on it. I'm gonna get on.
All right, cool. I'll catch up on this chat then. GT says that's a sweet way of doing things. Yeah, it was really fun and sweet and intimate and nice. I don't want to keep talking about the wedding, but if it keeps coming up, I will. One of the sort of funny things about it is Amanda was saying, Zadi Diaz was our officiant who ended up going to work for Disney as a producer on the digital team, but then her husband Steve. He's now a major player over at content for Facebook. So everyone from our wedding has gone on to do amazing things. All right.
And we specifically mentioned Twitter in our vows.
Yes.
And something else, YouTube
I
or
don't
something
remember.
like that.
Yeah. Oh, geez, she got the book. Jenny, I'm gonna catch up on chat before you hijack it. Ew, kissing.
Ew.
Janine says, honestly, I don't know what else D-Live has to attract. Hadn't been there long enough. I see cupcakes blur. What? So the nice thing about D-Live, as far as being us and being a streamer, is that they do have a digital currency. So the more people that watch, the more of a payout we get. So that's nice. Without having to, sign any kind of partnership deal like Twitch where we'd be exclusive to it. Trovo has a similar thing like that, but we haven't, it hasn't been around long enough and we don't have enough of a following over there to actually get any kind of payout from them. Although theirs doesn't accrue the same way. I think you have to pay into that one more like bits. All right. So that's the nice thing about D-Live is they do have a completely digital sort of currency happening called Lemons. They also have BTT, which is way more confusing. John says, don't know if it's been mentioned, but today
Happy
is...
birthday,
Yes,
Elle!
we did. We mentioned that. It is Elle and Mike's birthday. Yes, it
We
is the
mentioned
Stranger
it.
Things anniversary.
And Mir's birthday
Yeah,
estimated to be next weekend, but that's an estimation. That's because the day that she went into the shelter, I believe, was the 15th, and they said, oh, she's about 2 years old, or what, 2 or 3? I don't remember what it was, 2 or 3. And so they just do it based on that date, from that date. But the kittens were a week old, and that's a pretty good, accurate guess. So I'm guessing today is right on the nose for Ellen.
More weddings.
Kittens. I got it specifically because I wanted to show the grilled
cupcakes.
cheese truck.
Oh, the grilled cheese truck.
And then I realized when I found the picture that these are like the two pictures that we have, and it's just us ordering at the truck. You can't actually see
You can just
the truck
look the
itself.
truck up online. There's
But,
a million pictures.
Like those were our cupcakes.
Here, wait.
What else?
I can probably get better pictures through this. Oh, doing this wrong. Since you brought that out, I'll read these, which are wedding related. Mean says you could start a wedding business just for streamed weddings. They might be even more popular right now. I considered doing something like that, and then I realized just how demanding people in weddings are, and
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
want to deal with that.
My old boyfriend used to photograph weddings, and like people are crazy about their weddings, and if
'Cause
anything
everything has to
goes
be
wrong,
perfect.
they like lose their shit. It's insane.
Yeah, and live streaming goes wrong.
Yeah, all the time.
There's no... Yeah, it sucks. Alright, here, let's do this. I'm going to switch to this so you guys can see some book stuff. Was there something you wanted to see?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
This
then
is
never
a jumping
mind.
picture.
Classic wedding jumping picture.
What else?
Alright, forget
I
this.
think that was it.
Okay. I'll just leave that available. Janine says, did you read the answer to
Picture of
why the
Steve
cloudy
Wilson.
storming questions? I have another one. No, I
I
don't-
saw that you
wait.
said you were watching old footage of them and that they were mentioned in the
Yeah.
trivia thing. But that was there more to it than that?
Yeah, please ask again, because there's a lot of... Sam, we couldn't really see your photos, blur, blur, blur. Yeah, it's not a good camera for that. Mean says, IRC was so easy in comparison. Are you talking about Discord? I went to get coffee. Yes, we were. It's just the closest thing I was able to compare it to that I knew Amanda had used, or I assumed had used. Jake.
What is?
IRC.
I don't know what that is.
You never used IRC?
What is that?
It's like an old chat program.
I used.
It was closer to like AIM in a way.
Okay, I used. I didn't use IRC.
Okay.
I used other chat things
All right. That's
that were like local.
Jake says, I've been experimenting with StreamYard. I love StreamYard. It's such a great... yeah, it's great. What they've done is really easy, an easy way for people to get involved in streaming. They give you a lot of stuff. It costs money though, right? You could also check out, along those lines, B.Live has a similar software. I don't know which one's better anymore because they've both done some good stuff. Just Broadcaster is a similar thing, but it's not browser based, whereas those two are, so it may actually provide a better connection. But I think all three of those cost money from what I know. Janine says, Amanda, were you still changing diapers at that time?
What
time are we talking about?
Yes, I was.
What time?
When I had Cloudy and Stormy.
Oh, yeah. Did
Irises?
you miss the question about Nova? Most likely. We got
Yes,
a
we
whole
did.
bunch of chat at once. I'll scroll back briefly.
Who asked the question about Nova?
So
Right there.
Nova and her baby that came back are doing well with their new home. Drew a blank on the kitten's name.
Orion.
Orion.
Yes. Yeah, so Orion technically was just recently adopted because he went to live with another foster who had a kitten around the same age as him, and that kitten's name was Crumpet. And then when they were finally ready to like be adopted, Orion got diarrhea, like really bad. And so he had to be put on medication for like 2 or 3 weeks. So they actually had an adopter lined up, but that kind of postponed their adoption for a little while.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, they're doing really well now, and he and Crumpet get along really great. So he's doing well. And I did get a picture and an update from the guy who adopted Nova. And she seems to be doing great as well. I think she's probably really happy to be an only cat, honestly.
Yeah.
And that couple was very sweet, and they were super excited about her. Oh, my little Kermester.
Means says, 10 years, maybe it's time to renew your vows and get the food truck again. Maybe it's just time to get grilled cheese again.
Just go to the food truck.
Just go to the food, yeah.
But not
We don't have to
reserve
do-
the
we
food
don't have
truck
to do
for
a whole
$4,000.
big production. It was how much? Janine says, this chat is like when your two girls vie for attention, but there are more kids. Mean says, I know. Aim them at guys, get guys to do their wedding planning. Oh, the streaming weddings?
Yeah.
If it's just two bros, then yeah. But if you're talking like two guys who are actually getting married to each other, they're probably just as,
Groomzilla.
yeah.
Bridezilla.
I mean, even Mickey on
This
Shameless
is really-
turned into...
You do know he's a fictional character, right?
What? But I've seen Dennis on Instagram. He's not fictional. Alright, scroll the thing.
What am I doing? Scroll.
Renee! So no internet... Oh, so we answered that.
Internet relay.
Internet relay chat if you want.
Oh, IRC.
Yes.
That's what it means.
Yes.
Used to Google Hangouts. Hey.
Hey, what's up,
Just go
Evan?
to the food truck and stream it. Yes, we can do that.
I'll just go to the food truck and stream me eating grilled cheese. Is that what you want? Is this what you want? Renee says, y'all keep bringing up the food truck and I'm getting hungry. Yeah, me too. I haven't really had a breakfast. Janine, another first litter question. When did you get the first tech update? Oh, man. That's, okay, so I don't know the dates anymore. Do you know how this all works? So when we started, I literally had an old iPhone 5 that I just had on the crate for like cloudy and stormy.
Sure.
So technically I at some point just decided to take an old laptop and stream to that.
Yep.
So that was the first update, but we didn't have to buy
The
that.
first cameras that we got were the white ones,
Yeah.
which we use for night vision now. They're kind
Yeah.
of crappy.
All right, go to Logitech. I can't hold this anymore.
Also, to go back to, I don't know why specifically you asked if I was still changing diapers, if it was because I was really grumpy or something. I was not getting a lot of sleep. I was up 6 times a night, easy, at that point. And I was very reluctant to do the streaming thing in the beginning.
Yes.
Like, I'm not into like being, I'm sort of a camera shy, stage fright sort of person. I'm not into like people watching me. I prefer to like fall into I'm a wallflower kind of person, blend into the background. So I wasn't super like excited about being on it. I wasn't super excited about people watching me or watching me take care of kittens. And I also was like not super confident in my like, I was a new foster and I was like, what if somebody calls out
Kitten
something
skills.
that I do that like is not, the right thing to do or whatever as far as taking care of kittens. And so I was like super paranoid about that. And I just saw it as like very intrusive and I wasn't into it. And it wasn't until, and Sam slowly started getting like a little bit better as far as like the equipment that we were using. Eventually we got, the designated computer and all that kind of stuff. Well, eventually you got the small computer first, which,
That's right.
which helped.
So
we like slowly upgraded with computers and with cameras.
So I would say that's the first real big tech
when we
upgrade.
got what was it called?
It's a Byte 3 by Azul.
Yeah.
And it's a mini PC.
Yeah, mini PC thing.
And that was right before I started working for Mob Crush.
Right.
So
that was over a year ago.
over a year
and a half
ago. What was the litter we had at that point?
So, or wait, have you been working for Mob Crush for 2 years now? For 1? You started in August.
A year and a half almost?
You started in August, and it's August now.
Oh, yeah.
So is it 2 years or 1 year?
What? That's not right.
I think, it was. It was when Betty started kindergarten. It was the same month
Okay.
that she started kindergarten. So it's been 2 years. You've been at Mob Crush for 2 years.
That's a fancy.
Okay.
Yay,
It's
jobs.
right, it's accurate.
Okay.
I'm good with these things. So, what was I going to say? It wasn't until we started streaming on Mixer that I really, my like opinion about the live streaming changed. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we started to build a community, and
Yeah.
people started to send us stuff from the wish
People,
list.
well,
and she
people
was like,
started
"Wait a
just
minute,
like
what?"
responding and like
being interested.
and like not just trolling and being like douches, like, and there were the same people consistently, and so it was a community. It felt like a community, and it felt like, you know, I don't know. It just got better.
All right. Renee says, I reposted my question. We answered that, right? The Nova question? We're good?
But also, yeah, in that first year, like, I was sleep deprived, and the kids were still really young. Iris was only 2. So, it was, you know, I was probably really grouchy a lot
like
of the
Janine
time.
says, diapers, cats equal work, kids equal work. I think like a mom.
Yeah.
You can hear Iris's adorable toddler chatter. Oh, from the other room. What am I missing here? Renee Means says to Renee, I just complained that Sam is ignoring me, and he goes back and sees what he missed. GT says Viking secretly wants to be involved with both human playthings. And Sparkle says Viking likes the upside down. Unofficial Strange Per Things kitten. Alright, we did it. We caught up on chat.
If John, if you're still listening, if you're still out there, I want to know if you're doing anything special for the kitty
Elle.
birthdays. I want to know. Actually, I have it right here about Joyce. Oh, shit, I didn't put the year. Never mind. I don't have it. I can't remember if they estimated her to be 2 years or 3 years. I think she was 2. Her estimation was 2 years. For Joyce, it was Nova that they estimated to be 3 years old. Yeah. So that means Joyce is turning 3 and Elle is turning 1. Is that correct?
John says, I'll take some pictures of Elle on her first. She's napping on the chair right now. GT says, Viking must be an Australian kitten.
Because he's down under?
Yeah. He's under.
What are you looking at?
I was trying to see if I could figure out what litter we had when we got the...
This big computer?
No, the PC.
Oh, it's
the
on
mini
the other
PC.
side.
Yeah, I realized that. I didn't realize that sheet was 2 sides. Do you know? I think we have Friends Kittens.
Friends Kittens are there. That was August.
Was it like Maggie?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was somewhere between here and here. Feels about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My guess is it was here.
Yeah.
Which was about a year after we started fostering. A little over a year. We started in May, and it would have been like the following August, like a year.
Evan says, how was the holiday? It was good.
It
It was really good. A lot of hot tub time, a lot of hiking and nature stuff, so it was fun. We did the beaches, we did the woods. I got a ton of video and pictures, so maybe I'll post some of that stuff at some point.
Yeah, we saw some wild animals. We hiked through
Turkey,
the woods. We hiked
deer,
to the beach. We visited the beaches.
Elephant seals.
Played a lot of family board games.
Yeah. So now that everyone's into streaming, maybe we'll do a weekly family board game stream.
We had a fireplace,
She ignores
which I didn't think that we were going to use, but the weather ended up being really kind of chilly.
It was so chilly, which was
so
great.
So the fireplace was kind of nice, and actually the chilly weather, it wasn't as so great for like laying out on the beach or anything, but it was perfect for hiking and stuff like that.
Janine says, means, I kind of read that like, girlfriend, just go back and see what Sam missed. Would you? Lol. I assume that's your interpretation of how mean sounds. So, Roar Mongoose says, I am ordering a catnip toy from your wish list. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. We will open that on stream. Do a live cat unboxing.
Oh, hi, Viking.
He's right there.
He's just so funny. He just keeps like standing down here by our feet looking up at us.
Like, hello.
Like,
Somebody has
like
put
he
me
wants me to pick him up.
Somebody has put me on the ground,
I was
please.
holding you
Hello.
for a really long time.
Hello.
And then it seemed like you wanted to get down.
I have fallen and I cannot get up. to a human.
What are you doing?
Means says, you know, New Zealand is more down under than Australia, so I reckon that was just Waltz's way to try and get the world to forget about us. Viking is so patient.
Aw.
He was a good guy. He was pretty awesome.
This is his preferred bed, right here. When we let them out to run around the house at night, he always, inevitably after he's done exploring, finds his way up here and passes out.
GT says
purring on
he's
my
totally
chest.
missed you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should just go ahead and get Val spayed and list her for adoption.
Evan says, wait, what chilly weather? I'm sitting here in swim shorts and the air conditioning on me. Yeah, we went.
The temperatures in Cambria, where we went on the coast north of here, it was like the highs were 65 Fahrenheit and
Yeah.
the lows were in the 50s.
Yeah, it was like a
Like
very
55.
like fall kind of
Yeah,
temperature.
and it was very overcast in the morning because we were right on the ocean. And then like in the afternoon that marine layer would sort of burn off and it would get sunny, but it was still like partly cloudy and and the air was just cool.
Yeah, it was like just a few degrees before it gets to like that crisp, like too much, you know, like which I like. But
It was kind of in between like sweater weather and t-shirt weather.
Yeah, like I
in
would-
the morning you'd want a sweater, but by the afternoon when the sun came
Yeah, we
out,
do a
you know,
long
if
sleeve.
especially if you were walking or something, you would want like a t-shirt. Or,
yeah, and we never did sweaters. It was like, you know, thin hoodies, which is basically just a second t-shirt. Janine says, like, when one reads a post, their first impression before they read it again. Sure. You're just closed. Means I saw one of them, couldn't tell which one it was on night vision on the cat tree a couple times before I went to bed.
Val.
It was probably Val, yeah. GT, the weather sounds like it was nice and yeah, it was perfect. It was like, that was my kind of weather. I would always prefer it to be a little on the cooler side.
At first I was kind of bummed because I was picturing it like we kept telling the kids, we're going to the beach house, we're going to a beach house, and we're going to be on the beach, and it's going to be like a beach vacation. And so I was picturing us in like swimsuits and, you know, hanging out at the beach every day. And then when I saw the temperatures, I was like, oh man. But honestly, we had a hot tub, we had a fireplace, we were hiking, like it was perfect.
Yeah.
It would have been kind of miserable to hike with the kids if it had been any hotter.
Yes.
Really.
I would have been miserable. Mean says it's winter in the southern hemisphere. I have the heat pump on and a blanket on my legs like a grandma.
I
And a
can
babushka
picture,
in
I
my
can picture
hair.
this right now,
I've
me.
got the little thing of Andy's candies on the night table.
She's not Jewish.
Everyone's Jewish when they're a grandma. Blanket on the lap is so comfy.
She's a Kiwi, right? Is that what you call somebody from New Zealand?
Yes. You could be a Jew and a Kiwi.
Okay. Jewish
A
Kiwi.
Jewy. Hi. Why are you squeaking at me? Sparkle says you can be anything you want. GT, making me stand. Val did seem to learn a neat trick when hiding, switching from the first level on the cat tree into the underside hiding space in the gap between the top rung in the ladder. Oh yeah. Is that Joe Biden?
No, that's the spam person who calls to pretend like there's somebody calling about home repairs.
Oh.
Like, but they've got the wrong number.
That's such a weird, like, how does that work? Like,
It's
oh,
Brad Sherman.
I'm gonna call and get this great deal that somebody else probably already got from this. Who falls for that spam call? Evan says I don't want to go upstairs now. Way too hot. Understood. GT.
Where's Evan again?
He's in Holland. She was using it when hiding from Viking. Gotcha. Mean says, you know I'm only 44, but I am indeed a grandma. But I have a vision of a gray-haired old lady when I say grandma. Yes, I know all of these things. Sparkle says, "Hey Dan, I'm not Dan. Oh, well, maybe you can help." What is that? Was that closed captioning? Oh, the phone call. Got it. Yes. Hi, you were calling for Dan? Can I get his deal? Yeah, I'm gonna get in on that. Renee says, have a good day. I need to go be productive, even though I feel like I need a lunch and a nap. All right, Renee, thanks for hanging out. We're probably gonna wrap things up on this side as well. What?
I got a phone call, a voicemail, about recalled yellow onions with salmonella that we may have purchased.
Okay. Have we may purchase that?
I mean, like, we've probably already eaten it.
Are
It was
those
probably
ones
a
that
while
were
ago. I don't
glowing
know.
yellow
That's what I'm
onions?
wondering, but I think we've purchased more since then, so let me go look. Weird.
Okay. Mean says, I wish I'd hurry up and go gray, though. I don't like dark hair, so I could stop dyeing it blonde. Not that I've been able to afford the dye in a while. Okay. All right. Evan, wait, how is it possible that onions with salmonella? I would assume they cross some kind of contact with something else, like chicken. And I don't know. I don't know. Processing plants,
We
man.
no longer have any onions in the kitchen, except like half of
The
them
ones that we're
purple
trying
onion.
to grow? Yeah. Okay.
So if we got a bad one,
Then
we've
we're already
eaten
dying. Amanda may have appreciated that more.
What?
That means it wants to go gray already so she can stop dyeing her hair.
I said that, didn't I say that? I said that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I just
You're already dead.
I just started getting gray hairs like a couple weeks ago, like literally like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. I was like, oh my God, Sam, I have gray hairs, and there's a ton of them in there now. And then like maybe it was when my parents were here, right after my parents left, I was like, I really just want to just go gray, totally gray, so I can stop dyeing my hair. Because when I was a kid, my hair was super blonde. I was like what we call a towhead. I was like almost white blonde hair. And it was like down on my butt, and I was very, very blonde. And then as I got older, it like naturally got darker, especially at like my roots and the underside. But I've always been blonde, and the sun always kind of like lightens it up. But then as I've gotten older, I've had to like dye it so that I don't have this crazy dark hair, because I just don't like the look of the dark when I look in the mirror. And then I got tired of doing that, so I made it pink to sort of blend in my dark roots. But really, I would be perfectly happy if I just went all gray. That would like make my life so much easier. And my best friend from Michigan,
she's all gray,
is totally gray. We're the exact same age. Actually, I'm 2 weeks older than her, but she has 9 kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that is because of that.
Yeah.
Janine says, I got a phone call too. My car's extended warranty is running. Evan,
That's an important call.
I think it's gonna look great on you, Amanda.
My mom was also blonde, and then very, very slowly got gray. She didn't start getting gray hair until she was like at least 50. Came in very, very slowly. So I feel like, unfortunately, I'm gonna be like, 70 before I'm totally gray, which is kind of a bummer. I wish I could do something to speed it up.
Mean says, I've had gray hairs underneath above my ears for years. Quite proud of it. There are more coming through on top of it. Evan says, Sam with total gray hair would be fun to see. The ultimate Viking look. We'll see. It's happening.
Yeah. They're so sporadic.
I don't know if you can see it on the stream. It's mostly in my
more
beard.
in your facial hair, but you definitely have them
on the
like
sides,
in here and in here.
A little bit.
But they're just so sporadic. It's
Yeah.
like not enough. You're not even like salt and peppery yet.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what to expect, because I'm pretty sure my dad dyed his hair for a while, so I don't know how gray it was going.
And was he kind of young when he passed away? No, I guess not.
He was like 70 something.
Yeah, he wasn't that young.
9 kids equals Gandalf the Grey.
I mean, she's a brunette. She had like almost black hair, like very dark brown hair. You're ready to find a
I mean,
picture
when
of
I met her the
and
first
she's
time,
like
she had black hair.
totally gray. Really?
If I remember right. I feel like it, and then she went. Janine, I don't have extended one. I figured as much. Mean says, Amanda, I think we're soul sisters. Sparkle says, soon, Gandalf the White. Evan says, by the way, I'm 32 and I'm getting gray, so who cares? But Evan, you don't have hair. How do you know this? Is that why do you shave it because of that, or no? You don't have to answer. And hello to everyone over on Trovo who's not saying anything. We are multicasting, and most of the conversation's happening on Twitch, YouTube, and DLive. But feel free to talk over on Trovo as well. Evan says, no, I'm getting bald anyways. Right on. Well, it looks good. Yep.
Okay, this is her and her daughter, one of her daughters.
So her daughter basically looks like she looked.
She used to look
Exactly
like that
like
with the brown hair, and now she's like totally gray.
Yeah, she looks so much like her now.
I know.
It's crazy. So cool how different humans are. Is Val hungry? They still have some wet food in their bowls.
They have tons of wet food and dry food. She looks like she's stalking Viking's tail.
Yeah. Oh, they stopped. She was chewing on Viking. It's just a good thing to do.
Hungry for brother, not breakfast. Or lunch. What time is it?
Yeah. It's almost noon. Oh, it's afternoon. Speaking of breakfast, I need to get some actual food.
Mm-hmm.
Nom.
Did you see these most recent pictures of her?
Of who? Jenny?
Look.
Oh, right, she's pregnant again.
Right.
I forgot.
I know.
I was like, what?
That's her most recent baby. He's like just over a year old. And she's, look at her huge baby bump already.
I know.
I can't imagine being
9
pregnant
kids?
right now.
Oh, and being pregnant in a pandemic, you mean?
Just being pregnant at this age. Again.
Sam, Daddy, save me, I want to sleep. Oh, buddy, you're good.
She's so funny. She was napping and he was awake.
No,
he's
tired.
napping and she's awake.
Oh, she wants to play. So rude, Sam. You just stood right in front of the kittens. What? What did you say? This is why we need more cameras. Alright.
Now you just stood in front of me. How rude.
Karate. Evan says, okay, I can turn down the air conditioning because the temperature just went up from 75 to 82 in minutes. Sam, go behind everything. Come on. One day, Sam was just going to turn up on the Kitten Cam in a kitten Halloween onesie.
Yeah.
What are those called? Those like weird anime like onesie
Giant kitten
things.
costume. So you know what I
Not
thought
the giant
about?
kitten costume specifically. Just there's animal onesies.
Last year we took Betty to CatCon.
Yeah, there's no CatCon. That would have
There's
happened
no
already,
CatCon
right?
because that would have been so fun to take the kids to again and do better than we did
They
last
should have
year.
done a friggin' virtual one. I don't know
I
why they
think
didn't.
that they are possibly having a virtual one.
Wasn't it a June event though?
No, it was August, I think.
Oh, okay. We're here for Amanda and Kittens. We just need you to read chat. I mean, if that's the way it is, I could just have the chat read out loud. I could just have like
computerized
a
voice?
text to voice.
I mean, I tried reading the chat earlier and didn't do a
It's tough.
splendid job. You're good at it. You're used
I
to
try.
it. Plus, you'd like put on your announcer voice, which is adorable sometimes.
Sam, just replace yourself with a bot. I mean, isn't that what this is? Yeah, so if you want to join me for my suicide stream, it'll be... Just kidding. Please don't algorithm me. Joke, joke, joke. Mean says, do you have a cat board game? I think I have a vague memory of you talking about something like that. You should all come in here and play
We played a really fun cat game.
We did.
That was at like the house that we stayed in. Our Airbnb had a bunch of puzzles and games, and one of the games that they had was a cat card game called
Exploding Kittens,
which was super fun, but we didn't get to play it with the girls. We played it after they went to sleep. And
so we stole it.
It was okay with 2 players, but would be much more fun with more players.
Yeah.
And I think it's easy enough game that the kids totally could have played it. So I kind of want to get that game because we didn't steal theirs.
Put it on the wish list.
I will.
Okay. But means that was actually my original intention, was to try and do either like some kind of video collab or play the board game on the stream today, but neither of those things happened, and then we went out on vacation and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean because it was International Cat Day?
Yes.
You wanted to do that
Something
specifically for that?
Something like that.
Gotcha. But we have been talking about doing a weekly family game.
Board game
thing.
Yeah.
Which
Just-
I'm
just
sure
as-
Sam will stream if it happens.
I mean, if we can do that, that'd be great. We can get there. I don't think the kids are quite ready for that.
Yeah.
Also, my streaming space is not quite ready.
You would have to do it and not tell them
Really?
that we were doing it.
But we would have to do it in the garage to effectively
Okay.
do it.
They still don't need to know that that's why.
But
But then I guess if anytime you talk to the chat, they would know. Because if Betty knows she's being streamed,
she'll put on her announcer voice.
she puts on her bratty,
She gets pretty
kind of
bratty.
sucky kid voice.
Okay. Evan says, I just looked outside and I think it's going to explode in just a few minutes. Sparkle says, weekly board gaming night. Oh my god. Mean says, Exploding Kittens, $29.99. Evan says, Exploding Kittens, give me a link. What's that cat's name? Hey, what's up, Doc? This cat in Amanda's lap is Valkryie, and that cat sitting on the donut is Viking.
You probably can't even see that cat because he's blending into the chocolate
pretty
donut
bad.
frosting.
And Evan, we will have the link on our Amazon wish list later today.
Huh?
For Exploding Kittens. So you can see
Maybe
it.
he was asking her to send the link because she's
Or that.
looked it up because she said it was
Yes.
$29.99.
Well, I'm just saying, we'll
But
add
yes,
it to our
we'll-
thing, and then you
we
can
will
look
add
it up
it.
for yourself if you want.
Um,
I didn't even see Valkryie. Yes.
Hello, Valkryie.
Oh, there's a link. Oh, did someone drop a link?
Hello. Hello.
My chat doesn't show me when people drop links. Because it's... But cool. Great. Okay. They did have... I have seen the Catlantis game. It doesn't look very complicated, but it might work well for the kids. They also had a game that was like a cat-themed Pictionary. It had a fuzzy thing on it. I think it was just called Cat. What was that other box?
I don't remember the name of it. Yeah.
And then John has mentioned, and just did again, Cat Lady is a better cat game. Yeah, so I just went to Amazon and searched cat board games. Just look up Exploding Kittens, it'll come right up. It's pretty popular. So is Cat Rescue. Yes, that's the other one, that's right. There are 2 kittens. Question mark? Wait, Sparkle, why is that a question?
Kittens. 2 kittens.
Sparkle knows that, so I'm curious why that was a question from Sparkle. If that was like a continuation of something else that I've missed.
Sparkle has amnesia?
Sparkle, did you hit your
Brain
head?
damage?
Oh, because you're being like, one is hard to see. Like, there are 2 kittens? Sparkle is being sarcastic on the internet. Have you learned nothing, madam?
Boy.
Viking is stealth kitten. Sarcasm. Apologies. Accepted. There's gonna be lightning. Cool. I miss lightning. Lightning's pretty awesome.
Evan's having a storm?
Yes, Evan's having a storm.
I'm so jealous.
Mean says there's one called Too Many Poops, but it says ages 12 and up.
That's hilarious. I love it. It's a game for me. All about kitten poops? Or is it just like
life.
general poops?
That's just like for you.
I totally had to like text our kitten sitter and ask her about the quality of the kitten's poops, and I felt weird, and then I apologized.
Yeah, I don't know how many of you actually got to see any of the times where they forgot to immediately hit the hide button.
Or sometimes they were in the room for like
And it
longer
came
than 30
back.
minutes, and it came back and they didn't realize it right away.
Yeah.
So you could hear them, but I think the camera was still positioned.
They did a pretty good job, with the exception of forgetting to turn this light off.
Once.
2 days in a row.
Was it two? No, it was only one. The second
Was
day
it?
they turned it off. They just hadn't left yet when we thought they had. They were still
Sounded
there.
quite a bit. And
That was
then
it. And then like some of the
facing
beds
the bed,
falling
the
off.
bed thing.
That's
They did
it.
fine.
I mean,
I would
great job.
totally
They-
bring her on again.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
And most of the time she came with her
Her whole
entire
family,
family,
yeah.
or at least part of her family.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Which
so
is
her
fine.
her little brother is Betty's age and was in Betty's class, and has been a friend of Betty's since Betty was a toddler. So she's our babysitter usually. And this is the first time she's done kitten sitting for us. And so the mom and dad are like friends of ours because of we've met them through the girls, Betty's preschool. And they live only about 2 blocks away from us. So it's convenient because they're nearby.
Means asks, are there any cats in Candyland? We didn't have that growing up. I don't know much about it.
No.
No, it's all
candy.
candy.
Like candy related.
There's like one
sweets, like
person.
a lollipop
Yeah.
thing and
There's like a gingerbread man.
Right.
There's like that evil licorice guy or something.
He's
That's
like
about it.
He's like
The only non-candy thing.
Well, he's licorice.
Yeah.
Licorice dude.
The lollipop is
It's
a
like
lollipop.
a lollipop princess or something
Is
like
it?
that. It's,
Yeah, I
or
don't
like a
remember.
cotton candy, somebody or another.
Yeah.
Is he dreaming?
Something.
He's like being very chirpy over there. Oh, look at his little spotted belly.
I should set this camera. I was gonna say you could play that. Well, you still could, but it should probably have something to do with cats since it's cat day. Yeah. What's that? Oh, fish. Yeah.
Oh my god, Viking is so cute.
But yeah, so the game I've been working on is essentially like a cat-themed dungeon crawler, kind of along the lines of, for those of you who remember Dark World or Hero Quest, except you are anthropomorphic cats, and then the enemies within the game are things like giant rats and a ball of fleas and like a sparkle ball. So like there are specific elements of the game that are like cat enticing to cats. There's like a spinner, so if they like you use the spinner to do certain things on the game, but if the cats also come around and start playing with the spinner, then as the benevolent dungeon meowsters of the game, they affect the gameplay. Ball of fleas, I feel like that could be a horror movie. Oh yeah. So things like that. But yes, it is a game that is fully intended for you to play in a room with cats and have the cats affect. So like, there's optional rules to add catnip and cat treats to the game board at different times and things like that, but you don't have to play with cats. Check your submit feed for a picture of the 1-year-old She got up for lunch and I snapped a picture. Cool, I'll do that as soon as we end the stream. I wish I could just have those pop up on stream. That would be cool too. It's all PHP. There's got to be a way to make that happen. Although, I guess that runs the risk of somebody not submitting cat photos.
I want to not forget to text the other people and just say happy birthday to them.
Right. Oh, I just realized our cable came down. I need to retape this. Or more tape to it, perhaps. Maybe we should invest in some cable clips. Do we have those? The things you nail into the wall? We have a bunch of
Like
those?
those?
Yeah, we still have more of those?
A ton of them.
Maybe I should put some of those up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That would be a great
it's
idea.
A better option
For
than
sure.
taping everything.
Yes.
And it doesn't get the cables all tacky.
Yeah, and our new tape is not as
Strong
as the old white tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a ton of them.
It's just so permanent.
And it's not.
I mean,
though.
it's
really
not, but
and they make very tiny holes.
yeah. Just like her nails right now, just like that.
Dude. No. No climbing.
Maybe it's time to trim her nails again. Maybe too claw. We can take this down.
Yes.
Janine says ball of fleas would be a ballistic weapon like a mage rolls in their hands, and then yeah. So in this it would just be a weapon. The spells are like magic hissle and there was like a whole, so you have like your classes of like your fire mage or your necromancer. So we have like one that is like a yarn mage, and then all the spells are like, it would be like a ball of yarn would shoot out, or like a string of yarn, or things like that. Now Val is gonna tweet. Yep. Starting her own TikTok before it gets banned. Trying to figure out how to do some reels. Has anybody gotten reels yet? Hey, you guys, it's time to get reels. I have not gotten access, so I can't see it. Don't climb me. Do not jump. Yeah, I know what you're doing. She's working out how to use FaceTime. Let's get some purring in here. Look at this little guy's belly. Cute. I wish I could sleep like Viking. Yes. I know we were talking about, I think it was Janine was saying some stuff about other cat streams on YouTube and stuff. I wanted to bring this up back then, but I kind of forgot because I went into whatever tangent. But for those of you who do watch other cat streams, how dare you? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just, if you ever have thoughts, like you're watching their stream and like something that they do that maybe we could do better or that we don't do, I'd love to know. Like I every once in a while see, there's one prominent stream over on Twitch that I don't want to promote because they're a breeder and not a rescue or a foster, but they have like they get a lot of views because they have their camera as a permanent one shot in like their Tespo pen, so it's always really a close-up shot, and I'm like, I wish we could do that, but kind of the nature of what we do doesn't allow for that. But yeah, if you ever see other things and you're like, I think you guys should look into doing this, let us know. My coffee, she is very empty. Hi, what's up? Alright, there was one I watched on Mixer a bit, you said once, and their breeder, it's probably the same one because I think they did Twitch and Mixer as well. I hadn't thought to see if they moved here. Yeah. They are the ones that do Scottish Folds, specifically. Which also, I mean, that's a pretty adorable breed of cat, so if you're gonna, you know, do it, that's a good move. Whereas we have no control over the stars of the stream, and, you know, that's not gonna change. We're not gonna specifically look out for, you know, just the cute cats. We're gonna take, I mean, all cats are cute, but not the overly... Anyway, GT says kitten POV cam would be interesting. Not sure how the kittens would feel about it, though. Yeah, I mean, like, we can do that when I'm here and I can control this camera. Right now, I don't have another camera that I can put lower. Unless you think there's a camera that we have that is unnecessary or redundant. But like we have this. The other problem with this, because it's a iPad, is that it would have to be plugged in. Well, I mean that problem would happen with any camera, I suppose. So we'd have to make it so that they can't get to the cable. But Val is attacking the iPad because that's what she does. So clearly that would be the other problem, is this. It would need to be in a stable position. GT says all the cameras work out really well. Means says I don't really look at others except when my mom is here. Sometimes everyone's sleeping, so I try another stream so she can watch some running around. Right on. Good answer, good answer. Wouldn't kitten POV be a cam strapped to them, not just close up with the iPad? Yeah, that probably wouldn't happen. Because obviously we couldn't keep that charged. Yeah, I mean, also we'd have, I can think of one camera that might be small enough to pull that off with a kitten. A cat might be able to hold a GoPro, but for a kitten, I think we would need something like yay big. Cam would be in pieces very quickly. Yes, Val is such an annoying big sister. Yes, also yes. Some of the micro drone cams are pretty neat. I haven't looked into that. Yeah, like if I could do anything, yeah, if there was no limitation on price and stuff like that, I think the next big thing I would want is like a PTZ camera that also had some kind of machine learning or motion sensing so that it could just follow cats on its own. I think that would be amazing. And zooming. It'd be nice to be able to zoom, which is something I'm going to try and kind of hack around. It's going to be a digital zoom. So we'll see if I can make it work. It's a little complicated because I need it to either show that it's been zoomed or reset when people change cameras, so that when they come back, they're not like just right in here and they're like, what the hell is that? She chewed him, then like licked until he got up and moved. Siblings are so annoying. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear, but Betty was just yelling at Iris so clearly. Multiple flying drone cams, both streaming video and cat playthings. That would, yeah. Again. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I noticed that word was censored earlier, so I put spaces in it. You're clever. Right. That word was. Why would that be censored? That's so weird. GT says Insta3D or Insta360 did a 360 conference cam that is controlled via software. There are no physical parts. Interesting. Welcome back.
I got up. I'm like, oh, they're actually like snuggling. I'm gonna take a picture.
What you doing? What's up? Okay. Some stuff.
So,
We don't think it should be censored because our minds aren't in the gutter mostly. Yeah. Mean says, looking for new kittens. Yep, probably.
Actually, I was going to go to the Amazon
Wish list?
and
Do that
fix
thing.
the thing.
Fix the thing! That Stellar didn't complete.
Didn't mean to do.
Yeah. Put into limbo.
Alright,
Stellar, my penicillin, why?
figure it out.
What was the thing? Do you know?
It was this.
Oh, okay.
So
Catnip
it's the catnip kicker toys,
Gotcha.
I believe.
One, two,
But didn't somebody else, or was
three.
it also Stellar, that said that something was coming to us soon?
I don't know.
Oh.
Tesla, what's up? Kitten. Look, a keyboard
Somebody
we can sit
said
on.
that like maybe an hour ago. They were like, something on the way to
Oh,
you soon, and we were
yes.
like, oh thanks. Was
Yes.
that Stellar or was it somebody different?
Why would you call that?
And
Why would you
well, I want to know
remember
what it
things?
was, because maybe it was that thing that
Oh.
I just marked.
Right. But doesn't one show as purchased and the other just as... Oh, because if it was purchased via another... Oh, okay.
Because they clicked.
I mean, if they're both just toys, then I don't know. I miss having one. Right on. Well, it's half the reason we do these streams, so that you can enjoy cats from a distance. I will be right back. Give me a minute. Do you need more coffee?
Sure.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's this other catnip toy. Okay. So oh, I don't know if Stellar is still here. But there are two toys that say purchase, so I'm trying to figure out which one you hit by accident and which one is the correct one. I'm guessing that the kicker toys were the accident and the meerkat thing is the correct one, so that's why I'm going to leave it for now. Let me know if I'm wrong, please. Stop. Crazy. You crazy cat. What is it with cats and computers, huh? No. No. And Viking always says this. He like climbs under it. Hey, no drop. No biting the laptop. Stop touching my mouse pad. Stop. Seriously. No biting. Oh, I know what I could give you guys. I didn't give you guys a churro treat in a long time because we've been on vacation. Give you one of those. Would you like that? Would you like that? Would that be nice? Hey, cut it out. You're gonna make me drop my computer. Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, I have been looking for kittens, sort of. And technically not for kittens. I've been looking for a pregnant cat. What am I missing? I miss having one, but I want to touch it. Human, yes, of course they do. Means Stellars. Jeannie says I may have missed it. Did they sleep with you? Yes, they did. Sort of. Sam gave up like 15 minutes in because they kept trying to eat his hair, and he went and slept in our guest room on the futon, and I stayed in here, but Iris also woke up about 5 times in a row last night and eventually climbed into this bed, which then the kittens were running all around, and like I can ignore them when they run around on me, but they were running around on her, and she was giggling, and like it was 2 a.m. or something, and luckily she eventually fell asleep, and they also settled down and slept. And they didn't wake up at 5. They woke up at 8 and started running around the room, so that was nice. I think around 5 I woke up and took Iris back to her bed. So anyway, it went so-so. We'll see how it goes tonight. We'll see if they can settle down enough that Sam can actually sleep in here with them. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Viking found the comfy warm spot. Yeah, he likes it under the computer. I think cats are almost always trying to say, Senpai noticed me. I don't know what that means, but okay. It's true. I imagine yelling that like in the movie. But Mom, I want to shop on Amazon too. I think I saw a pregnant cat during the week at Kitten Rescue. She may have given birth by now. What? Pregnant cat at Kitten Rescue? Really? How did you see that? Where did you see that? I don't know about that. We've definitely, Kitten Rescue's definitely brought in at least like 2 or 3 different moms with litters recently. But I've been trying to like keep up with everything, and I haven't seen anything about a pregnant cat. Somebody on Nextdoor posted that they are working on a colony, like a feral colony, and that they think one of the cats is pregnant. And I mentioned on there that if it was friendly enough to foster, I would be willing to foster it, but they never responded to me. I kind of searched Facebook last night in some of the rescue groups to see if anybody mentioned pregnant cats needing help. So far, nobody's mentioned anything. I'm actually going to email our foster coordinator today and just kind of put it out there that if she comes across a pregnant cat, I would be willing to take it. Although I know she's immediately going to say, that might be hard to find, and I haven't seen any, but I have these moms with kittens. She's immediately going to write that back, and I'm going to have to say no, because we do still have these 2, and it's very likely we're going to have these 2 for at least another 2 to 3 weeks, or 2 to 4 weeks. So really, I don't want to take on a mom with kittens until these guys are gone. But because pregnant moms are so rare, I would be willing to take one now if one presented itself. And we would just move these guys out to the living room.
Main room.
Or whatever.
House.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. There's no more new chat.
Okay, no more chat.
So I was sort of looking, but sort of like also not looking. I also told Bridget if she comes across any pregnant moms, let me know. I'm just going to kind of put it out there to people. Like, that's what I'm looking for. And it could take weeks. Like, by the time we find one, these guys could be gone. Or if one presents itself, like tomorrow, we'll just take it and we'll just move these guys to the living room. But if no pregnant cat materializes by the time...
No, we're going to get a boy cat and a girl cat together.
No, we're not. We already have that. We're not doing that. I'm not breeding cats, Sam. So then, if none presents itself, by the time these guys get adopted, then I will just ask for like a mom with kittens. And there seem to be a lot of those coming into the shelters these days. So I don't think that's going to be a hard thing to find. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. But if you know where that was or you find it again, let me know. She said she thought she saw that Kitten Rescue, I think that was Ms. or Janine, thought she saw a Kitten Rescue pulled in a pregnant mom. But I didn't see that, and I've been paying attention, so maybe I just missed it.
GT asks, Viking and Val can't be far off now.
Yeah, so Val is
Val's
big enough
ready
to be spayed. Viking is not. And although he is gaining weight, it's very slow. So he needs to gain about another 6 ounces to be able to be neutered. And at the rate he's going, that could take 3 weeks. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna hold off until they're both ready to get them spayed and neutered. But I might start trying to like find an adopter now so that somebody is lined up.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
I literally have not posted a single post to my Per Foster Mama Instagram in like a good 3 or 4 weeks.
Oof.
Pretty much since like we got Val.
Right.
I haven't posted. So I need to start posting like
either.
daily or maybe multiple times a day and start kind of pushing them.
Yeah. If anybody wants to volunteer as a social media Instagram
so that
poster, let us know.
if I could get an adopter lined up so that as soon as they're spayed neutered they can be off, that would be awesome. And then not even have to do the whole like listing of the bio stuff on Kitten Rescue. That'd be great if I could just find somebody like through Instagram or through the stream.
Yeah.
It's so much easier that way. And because I'm not allowed to post them to Kitten Rescue until they've officially been spayed and neutered, it's like, gotta wait, you know. But if I can, I can post them on mine and find somebody beforehand. Like people can fill out the application before they're spayed and neutered. So.
Right. Yeah, Mina says it may have been Emmy I was thinking of, a post on Facebook, Kitten Rescue's Facebook. I think she actually came in with kittens, and I'm looking. All right, let us know. Go to this since they seem to be over there.
Emmy is the cat's name?
I would assume.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Because they pulled like I think 3 cats with litters recently.
Oh, it's 12:40 already. I was gonna say we should stop at 12:30, but that already happened. Yeah, we should probably wrap things up. Unless you have things you want to do.
So this cat, yeah, is Emmy. It says arrival last week. Yeah, the mom, the day that they came, I saw that video of like the day that they came in and they did all the vaccinations and weighings and stuff. I think that was in the stories. And though, yeah, those kittens were already born. She wasn't pregnant.
Yeah. first. Evan, how's it going with your stream? So Evan, starting Monday, I will be doing streams in the morning, and I'll answer that question at that point. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm ready to get back into it. Janine says Kitten Rescue does have holes in their walls for cats to go through. In which room?
In the sanctuary? I assume she means the sanctuary.
She says, I checked the video again to be sure. Huh. I wonder if that's recent, because I don't remember such thing. Oh, can I get you? No? Okay. Oof. Oh, is it done? Okay,
I turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off.
Because I was like unintentionally setting it off.
Okay. Fair enough.
And it's noisy.
I just want to get wait, did I not start recording? Dang it.
Where your phone is from?
No, it has like two, it seems to have two phases. One where it just goes and one where it like takes a break.
I see.
Evan says, I got a long weekend, so I'm there. Awesome. See you Monday, Evan. Mean says, and the post before that was about Arizona, the cat who was picked up in Arizona by someone driving through, who I mentioned to you last weekend. So unless Facebook is hiding posts, I don't know. All right. Okay. Well, I think we should head out and do human things. Get some very late breakfast.
Yep.
Are you planning on shopping or ordering something today since we need milk? Okay. Since we need choke, what? Funny joke? Cool. Good job, closed captioning.
I'm ready for a nap.
You're a team player. Hey, Pika. The humans are just taking off. Enjoy the kittens. Our next chat will be Tuesday evening at around 9.
Will be tomorrow. I mean Monday.
Monday.
At noon.
Monday at noon. That's what I said.
Monday at noon.
Monday. Thanks, closed captioning. Monday at noon, Pacific time. Yep, that's right. I love that. Is that supposed to be Val?
Or
cats? I love cat. Yes, I think that should be I love cat. Also, do we. All right, well, let's get you back in there. Where are they? Are they hiding? Oh, they're in the cat tree and by the tunnel, the purple tunnel.
Yeah, I think Val's in the tree and Viking is on the
All right.
floor.
Cool, before I head out, remember if you have an Instagram account and access to a cute animal, please post your pictures, use the hashtag CuteAvalanche in your caption, and it will appear here. Evan says, and there's Anara. Pika says, I am from Turkey. We're in Los Angeles. Hello. I don't speak English.
You're doing pretty good.
You seem to be doing all right. We don't speak Turkish. Let's go back to all cams for now, I guess. And I will end the chat and head out.
You need to return.
Oh, and I will put the camera back before Means yells at me to put the camera back.
Thanks, Means.
Or did she already do it?
No.
Okay. All right, here we go. I want you to grab that and do that.
Appreciate that she
Yes,
remembers.
reminds us. Yes. Maybe I should have, as part of the end routine, the astronaut cat come down and be like, well, now return your camera to its normal pen position. Something like that. Reminder.
Yep.
All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you Monday.